Hello, Bobcats, and welcome to another episode of The Sage. I'm Brady Caskey.
And I'm Madisyn Goerlitz. Whether it's a prom man on the street, interviews with valedictorian and salutatorians,
A piece on recycling or visions on campus, or even a sports update, this show has it all. So let's get right into it. I will always love that song. It is eternally playing in the back of my head. And there's a little throwback for you guys.
it feels like just yesterday we were uploading our first broadcast with that beloved intro song.
Well, the time has really flown by, and as seniors, we have a lot coming up with graduation only being 11 days away.
Kylie Valency and Riley Hull felt it was fitting to get an interview with our 2019 valedictorian and salutatorians.
Let's send it off.
Howdy Bobcats, it's Riley Hull, and I'm here with this year's valedictorian Preston Chang and co-salutatorians Andy Go and Kenny Nguyen. So Preston, how does it feel to be this year's valedictorian?
It's awesome. I mean, it's like nice to have a title, but I mean, I wouldn't have gotten here without the support of my friends, family, teachers, classmates. I mean, big thank you to them, and just I wouldn't be here without them.
Great, that's really sweet of you. So now we're going to be asking some controversial questions to get their input. So Andy, first question. How come you press the remote harder even though you know the battery doesn't work? And how come when you press the button harder, it does work?
Well, you see, the body actually carries an electrical circuit, so when you press harder, you're giving more electricity from your body into the remote, therefore powering the batteries that are running out, and then your remote works.
I see. All right, Preston, one question for you. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, it isn't. Because a hot dog is closed on one end, and then sandwiches are open on all four sides with like the meat and stuff, So that's why hot dogs are not a sandwich.
I got you. Wonderful. All right, question for Kenny. Is water wet?
No, it is not wet because in order for something to be wet, it has to be able to be dried. Now, if you add water to water, can you dry water off of that water? No, it just becomes more water. But if you put water in your hair, can you dry your hair? Yes, because you're removing the water from your hair.
All right, very, very insightful. All right, Andy, last question.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
100 duck-sized horses because they're duck-sized, and I feel like a horse-sized duck would be just terrifying.
You're just gonna waddle away.
Great response. Thank you.
Simple minds work.
Well, this has been Riley Hull reporting for The Sage. I'm gonna send it back to our anchors.
Thanks, guys. The feeling as graduation grows closer is a little bittersweet, to be honest.
I couldn't agree anymore. It's going to be such a huge change not coming to Sage Creek. And speaking of change, some recent revisions on our recycling efforts here on campus have taken place.
Staff reporters Sierra Jordan and Jenny Tucker have the scoop on all you need to know.
On March 13th, a video about recycling in the Carlsbad Unified School District was published on The Sage that stated that all trash and recyclable materials on campus go to the same place. However, it has been pointed out to us that this is not completely true. We talked to Student Services Specialist Rosemary Eshelman and Director of Maintenance and Operations Eric Kroenke to clarify how recycling works at Sage Creek.
Custodian will come in at night, every night. They dump those out into larger bins, matching colors, blue or gray, and then when they fill those up, they will ultimately deposit those either into the recycle dumpsters for pickup by the waste hauler or into a landfill compactor for pickup by the waste hauler.
Custodians put all items and trash cans into a larger trash bin and all items in the recycling bin into a larger blue bin.
There is no sorting process that occurs with us. It's all single stream recycling. All recycling products can go together.
It's our responsibility to work together with our community.
This is great news for our campus and the environment. However, combining recyclables and trash in our classrooms and at lunch is still highly unproductive. So teachers, be sure to put your recycle bin and trash cans next to each other, and Bobcats, Be sure to place paper, cardboard boxes, cans, plastics, and cartons in the blue recycle bins and everything else into the trash. This will make the sorting process that happens later a whole lot easier for our district. This has been Jenny Tucker and Sierra Jordan reporting for The Sage.
It's great to see our school becoming more aware of our ecological footprint.
Bobcats, a quick reminder to reduce, reuse, and recycle. It's kind of important.
We're going to quickly move away from that and hand it over to our beloved sports editor, Bryant Kitisin, for this week's announcements, as well as the recent rundown on sports.
Hey Bobcats, and welcome to this last edition of Sports and Announcements. I'm your sports editor, Bryant Kitisin. The 2018-2019 school year has been immensely successful for Sage Creek Athletics. Starting off the year, 4 different teams won CIF out of the total 7 during the fall. Boys cross country for Division 4, girls cross country for Division 4, girls volleyball for D2, and boys volleyball for the Open Division. Along with that, girls cross country and volleyball won titles for their league. On to the winter, Sage Creek has witnessed their first hoop-coming game victory this year. The girls won 42-24 to Oceanside, and later that night, the boys followed that up with a 72-46 victory over the Pirates. The winter was also fan season, and the Bob Squad won the CIF Battle of the Fans title for the best small school fan section. And finally, spring has sprung. Baseball, boys golf, boys volleyball, and girls beach volleyball clinched league titles this season. For CIF, boys tennis won the Division II title, boys volleyball was the runner-up for the Open Division, and this past weekend, baseball took home the banner for the Division II championship. After an 11-run 4th inning, the Bobcats trampled Classical Academy 14-1 for the team's second CIF title. Track also competed in state competitions over the weekend. Maya Grudman finished 10th in the state for the pole vault, and Skylar Wallace finished 8th in the 3,200 meter. For CIF, they had a total of 11 podium finishes in the tournament. Sage Creek Athletics managed to gain 5 league titles and achieve a total of 6 CIF banners. Okay, Sage Creek, administration has a special surprise for you today. Here's a quick video from Ethan at channel 93.3.
What's up, Sage Creek High School? It's Ethan Cole from channel 933. Now, I know this whole month you've heard me talking about it, a pop-up performance and $1,000 to San Diego High School, all thanks to San Diego County Credit Union. Well, congratulations to you guys. You did it. You won. You killed it on social, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. You bombarded them, which is why I am bringing this dude, Bryce Vine, to your school. Plus, you're getting $1,000. So, prom is that day. It's going to be the pre-prom party. We're going to have some fun. Make sure you come through, all right? It's Ethan Cole for channel 933, San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking. It's better.
I'm super excited for him to come out today. I can't wait to see him perform at lunch. I had a great time covering athletics this year, and I'm beyond excited to pass it on to next year's sports editors, Harper Hughes and Paige Zepeda. I know they'll do a great job working hard and covering sports. Sending it back to the anchors for the last time, I'm Bryant Kitisin, reporting for The Sage.
Thanks, Bryant. And one more thing. Don't forget to show up to the Teachers vs. Students Comedy Sports match tomorrow from 6 to 7 p.m. in our cafeteria. Should be a good time.
Now, the time has come for something I've personally been thinking about for months.
Let me guess, is it prom?
Yeah.
Well, our last SCH prom is definitely going to be one for the books, and I am beyond excited to explore USD looking like James Bond.
Me too, but more like James Bond in a dress. But before we all start picturing James Bond in a dress, Taylor Riley and Maddie DeVilbiss took to the streets of Sage Creek to see what students have planned for this year's prom. Take it away, ladies.
Hey Bobcats, it's Maddie DeVilbiss
and Taylor Riley.
As we all know, it's prom week here at Sage Creek, so we wanted to get an idea of what our student body was doing.
From where they're taking pictures to their dream celebrity date, we've got it all.
Probably somewhere in Italy, along the coast, on the beach.
Probably like the Batcave, like Bruce Wayne's Batcave. I feel like that'd be pretty dope.
Paris.
Yeah, Eiffel Tower.
Probably like Paris or something.
Probably like on the beach. Yeah, it's beach prom.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds?
Easy.
Margot Robbie.
Why?
I'm gonna say that.
Either Zac Efron or what's his name? The new guy that's in all the Netflix movies.
Steve-O from, yeah. Steve-O or like Pete Davidson?
This one right here, she's my celebrity.
Sincerely from the stage, we hope everyone has a safe and fun prom. I can't wait to see you all in some fancy clothes.
Well, it looks like we're wrapping up this episode, Bobcats, but before we do, we'd like to thank the Sage for the countless years of memories. It's been an honor being your editor years prior, as well as your social media editor this year. Brady and I have been in the program since it started. Needless to say, we wish nothing but the best to our fellow journalists for next year. I would also like to give a huge thank you to our advisor, Ms. Kuehl, for impacting my high school career.
It really has been quite the journey, building this program from the ground up and seeing it change over the years. I'm so thankful for all the awesome people that supported me my freshman year with my broadcast club and Ms. Kuehl for sticking by me throughout this journey to make a truly awesome show. Now comes the part I've been dreading.
For the last time, this has been Madisyn Goerlitz
and Brady Caskey reporting for The Sage.